Death is one of the most certain things in life, and preparing for death is something which the Sharia holds highly. One is obviously the preparation after death, the hereafter. But there's also a practical element for preparing for death, and that is obviously the funeral and the burial. So planning for one's funeral and planning for one's burial is important. It shouldn't be left to the last minute. Reason being is, one is if you have choices available like we have in places in London where you can decide how you want to be buried, where you want to be buried. The options are, do you go to a place where your Islamic rights will be fulfilled more, or maybe another option. Similarly, when it comes to speed of service and taking into consideration your religious needs, these are also important factors. Another point is that this is a time when people are upset, obviously, and therefore to be able to do things quickly and efficiently means good planning in advance. When we're in the process of losing a loved one, then our emotions naturally are high. We're upset. We want to dedicate these last few minutes with this person in order to recite talqeen, in order to be with them. We end up spending more time, rather than sitting and spending time with our deceased, we're actually trying to chase up and fulfill the logistic nightmare of obviously losing a loved one and preparing for their funeral. Hence, taking steps before that time are absolutely essential, because what they do, it means that it gives us quality time at the time of this person departing to do the other things that you really want to do rather than the things that you have to do. Whatever we can do to make that path easier is something that we should be doing. Hence, planning and arranging, not only does it help financially, not only does it mean it stops potential arguments and disagreements at a time when obviously the family needs to be together and the family needs to be pulling in one direction, but it also means that that quality time is still available to us to ensure that we're reciting the talqeen, that we're obviously making dua, that we're reciting the Quran, and we're also providing support to all of us as a family at that time. So these matters and others mean that we should, as early as possible, start preparing for that obvious and certain time that every single one of us will face, in order to allow most of the things that we can deal with before the event happens in advance. Jazakumullah khairan for listening. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.